Shalom, I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Baruch HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace salutations to Akim across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. This video I want to go into basically, there's an earthquake. We all know about the earthquake in Turkey and Syria. It was a big thing, but which was also not really big in the news which was that there also was an earthquake in Hungary, and let me see if I can see it here. So this is from the 13th of February. It was the land. There was an earthquake with a force of 5.0 on the scale of Richter, and the lands that had I said suffered by the earthquake is Bulgaria, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, Hungary, Kosovo, Montenegro, Romania, Slovakia, Serbia. So just to name a couple of places. And then that was on the 13th of February, and this is on the 14th of February. And let me see. So it was an earthquake with the force of 5.6 of the scale of Richter in the Bulgaria, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Croatia, Hungary, Kosovo, Montenegro, Romania, Slovakia, Serbia, and that was the 14th. And on the 16th there was also an earthquake with a point of 4 with a force from 4.4 on the scale of Richter. Bulgaria, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Croatia, Hungary, Kosovo, Montenegro, Romania, Slovakia, and Serbia. That was the 16th, and the last one was on the 17th of February, with a scale with a force on a scale of 4.5 or the scale of Richter. Bulgaria, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Croatia, Hungary, Kosovo, Montenegro, Romania, Slovakia, and Serbia. So this is I said it in a couple of earthquakes from a couple of days ago. And let me see. Yeah. So, but this is all scriptural. That the war is still going on. Almost a year now, or it might be already a year. I'm not sure about that. And Russia with Ukraine. And there's more stuff going on. Because meanwhile, when they were busy with Russia was busy with Ukraine, and the whole world was focused on that. Israel was bombing Yemen, Palestine, and we are in the area that the smaller countries are showing their muscles. Even they even did a drone attack on Iran. I think they killed another general over there. I'm not sure about that. That was also that was last month in January, and probably also by Israel probably. And so so people they are doing all kinds. The war is not on a big scale. It's not commercial. It's not an official World War III, but it will come. But it's the people getting roused up. North Korea had recently a display of all its rockets, and a couple of days ago they also launched the first intercontinental missile rocket. So they showing also their force. So all those countries getting ready. So this is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure out the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So by seeing all these things going on, it shows us that the Most High is busy to visiting the world that he made, by all these things. But this is nothing yet. It's going to be horrible. You see the people going mad. Uh, Recently in Suriname, people start looting. Past Friday, they went to the presidential palace. Destroyed that. They were looting in the city. Even police officers. So people were going wild. Because of the inflation. Everything, the money is less. The value of the money went down. The living is very hard for the people, and that's the thing that they're doing globally, because they are working towards the MOTB, the mark of the beast. They're working to that, to the RFID chip. So by making the money less valuable, and also here in Holland, they are busy with making a law that every 100 euro that you take from the bank, or that you use, that you have to show how that money, how you come onto the money, or how you will use it. It's even like this: if you got like more than 500 euros in your house, and you don't I said that don't let the taxes know that you got that money in your house, then it's illegal. And they can just take it from you. So let me see. Back to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 2. Then shall thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, a while ago in Brazil, they were also the people also went into the government building. So a lot of places, people are fighting against the government. A while ago in Haiti, so there's a lot of stuff going on. Don't forget what's going on in Peru. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and the end is manifesting. So yeah, by seeing all these things going on, we realize that we are in the last day. Esau is going down. You even see the curses falling upon them. They're fighting amongst each other. You got all these Edomite countries, they're fighting against each other. So, some countries want to do this, some want to go that way, so you already see the cracks of this wicked kingdom. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. No, because when the war is there, it's not yet the end. It's going to be horrible. The RFID chip's gonna be made mandatory. So you're not gonna be. So I said that you are not gonna be able to function in the society if you don't have the chip. It's gonna be a time that you're gonna need it for everything. Even in Holland recently, they had a program on the SBSS, which is I said it, a rather kind of big television station. So they had a program concerning, the medical chip. So they got a lot of these, they've been pushing these things, getting the people ready. And this thing has been here already for a long time. Even at a club in Rotterdam where they had an action, a promotion to promote that chip. If you would have the chip, then you would, could have, if you went to the club, then you would be able to drink there for free. I don't know if it's still valid, but yeah, that's what they used to do back in the day. So they're making it so-called more convenient for people. Even back in the years ago, Albert Heijn started with a store that you could you at the entrance you scan your bank card, and then you just do your groceries. So so the moment you take something from the shelf, it would be how I said it, then they take it from your account. So Aldi, which is also rather a big supermarket concern, which is from Germany original. So they also started with a store with no cashiers in there, but it didn't went that good because they were working with an app. So not like the Albert Heijn that you were able to scan with your bank card. So you had to use an app. So, but it was not really working. You know, people were not really using it. You know, and people being pushed in the corner. You know, they busy working on that famine. You know, they're talking about the chicken because the egg. You know, the egg is very good, very healthy for you, and the egg got some stuff in it that works against the devil juice. You know, against the jump shot that they've been giving people. So what? So now they playing this bird flu, and they already got a new disease that they're talking about that is about to go run wild in Africa, of course, because they know that there are a lot of Jacob descendants over there, especially in the west coast of Africa. So the thing is, so now they're playing this bird flu, so they're talking about, they've been doing it. A while ago with the farmers, concerning the mouth and foot disease with the cows, and the goats and the sheep and stuff, So they already made a lot of farmers, took a lot of farmers out of business. Now they pushing this nitrogen to get the farmers out of business. Now there were certain province that they said that they couldn't work anymore with the farmers because it wouldn't fit in the nitrogen plan for the upcoming years. So the farmers basically had a year or something to move from that province, And it's really funny. So so they give the farmers like, okay, you got a right, you can produce such amount of how you call that, nitrogen, and but so they got a certain amount of rights, and but you got airports buying those rights from farmers. So you see, it's bullshit, So yeah, so now they're playing this bird flu. So you got a lot of farmers who got chickens and stuff. So they talking about, oh, you got bird flu, and then they kill all the chickens there, and they make the eggs very expensive, and they are busy with the plastic eggs. Of course, China is at the front concerning fake food. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation. So that's racial war. That's also coming. And kingdom against kingdom. There's all these countries against each other. And there shall be famines, so hunger and pestilence. So all these diseases that they are busy with. You got a lot of people dropping dead all over the planet. But there's nothing yet. It's going to be a time that the body's going to be laying on the street and nobody's going to bother to bury them because it's going to be too much death. I say that. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. And we see this going on. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Yeah. But the end is not yet. And let me see. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, and a host means armies, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And the flames will come through nuclear fire, through the chariots with the laser beams, So, we are getting close to this time. So basically, let me jump to the book of Romans. That's a beautiful scripture to end it with, because I'm just going to read it. Let me see, book of Romans, chapter 11, verse, let me see, chapter 11, chapter 13, and 11. So this is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time. So if you are awake, if the Most High have opened your eyes and you realize in what time you are, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. This is the time to realize what is about to going down. For now is all salvation nearer than we believed. Yeah, we are close to the end than we realize, We are closer to the end than we realize. So this is the time to get right and get back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. This is the time. So yeah, with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Baharuka Kudash, a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the scriptures, among other things, and salutations to Akim across the earth for doing his work in sincerity and in truth. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom.